was a single guy and pretty young, and all my friends would say, Bob, what are you doing moving to Nicasio? Why, you should be in the city where all the action is. I grew up in San Francisco, so man, I didn't want any part of it. I love the country. I love being out here. I always loved this landscape in this area. You really felt alone out here. I did. It was neat. It was wonderful. Sometimes it was even scary. Ray is the one that was the catalyst behind the formation of the Nicasio Landowners Association. He asked me to become the first chairman of the Design Review Committee. I mean, it was really difficult because we had very little guidance. There really was no master plan. As an architect, I knew something about how to protect the landscape.
Your guidelines included preserving view corridors, screening with vegetation and rocks, avoiding building on ridges,
maintaining that in a single parcel, not subdivided with fences. We tried to make sure that buildings were located so that they would have a sense of place. There were some pretty outlandish proposals. We tried to prevent, but we had very little to back us up in terms of statutes or planning documents. And we got into some pretty feisty relationships with homeowners. It was absolutely no fun. I was an autocrat, and I probably stepped on a lot of toes. There was no such thing as compromising for me. We had to get it done right because there was no way we could allow the place to get destroyed by poor development. We fought, we argued, we pissed people off, but I didn't care. Nicasio was the most important thing. We were the guys that cared because we lived out here.
Because this whole area would have been nothing but houses, extensive development throughout this entire area.
The A60 really was the generator of allowing Nicasio to remain as it was with large open space. And the purpose of it was to discourage development companies to come in, buy big parcels of land and create a subdivision. You can see the impact of that.
It still looks like, the town that time forgot.
Bob's contribution, like I say, will be recognized by generations to come. I have no doubt.
Nicasio didn't just happen.
Things don't just happen.
It didn't just happen.